Welcome to Ping Pickle Tennis, a game created by my son and I shortly after taking up the game of pickleball. And we quickly realized that the points were far too short in pickleball. In the game of pickleball, it's important to get to the net as soon as possible. Most of the time people come in off the return of serve, just like the serve and volley game in tennis. You're not allowed to serve and volley in pickleball, so the returner generally takes the first ball and rushes the net. And the point's finished with a passing shot or one volley most of the time. Whereas in ping pickle tennis, points are played predominantly from the baseline, and you can only come to the net if the ball hits in front of a yellow line that was created for ping pickle tennis, which we call the oven line. So when you play, if the ball is outside the oven line, the yellow line, you have to stay at the baseline. The strategy of the game is generally to keep your opponent back at the baseline, try to force them to hit the ball inside the oven line, and then you can take the net. This particular video with just my son and I, who both beginner pickleball players. We're watching a 55-year-old man and my son who played tennis till the age he was 12, so this game obviously played at a pretty low level, but it's designed for playing at a high level. It's trying to attract high-level tennis players into the game that is created for a greater good. To benefit the Create for Awareness Foundation, shining light on the creative side of bipolar disorder. This game was created in memory of an old friend of mine from junior and college tennis, Woody Hunt, who took his own life due to bipolar depression. So the game was created all in good fun, with greater intentions to raise mental health awareness. We've made official paddles for the game. I'm using a paddle for the Create for Awareness Foundation. The Create for Awareness logo is on the paddle. My son is using a paddle for military with PTSD in memory of a war hero, Clay Hunt. So I encourage players to get involved with this game. Junior tennis players, college tennis players, former professional tennis players or current professional tennis players, to order official paddles, play with the awareness paddles, and tape to put down on pickleball courts, or you can put on tennis courts tape for the pickleball lines and yellow tape for the oven line. We live in a new day and age where college tennis players can get paid for their social media. So we encourage coaches to try to get your players into the game and potentially get paid while posting on social media for a greater good. If you don't have a pickleball court to work with, it's quite simple to put down tape with the lines 20 feet wide and 22 feet long from the net to the baseline of a pickleball court, with the kitchen line 7 feet from the net and the oven line 11 feet from the net. The game can also be played on an alternate court using just the service boxes in tennis, only having to put down the sidelines, which are 20 feet apart, then lower the net from 36 inches in tennis to 30 inches in ping pickle tennis. And you can skip putting down a kitchen line and just add the oven line for the approach shot zone. Then if someone comes to net, they can close on the net. Whereas pickleball, you have to stay outside the kitchen when you go to volley. This particular video is just a couple quick clips from some teaching pros that have never even played pickleball, never played tennis with a one-handed backhand, and have been playing pickle tennis for about 15 minutes when playing this game. Another big part of pickle tennis, it can be used as fitness, where running is going on every point, quick feet, quick reactions. It's extremely hard to play point after point with running, and it is an amazing workout.
Moving with pickleball.
Right. It's a different game. It's like more like tennis.
Yeah.
And then pickleball, that's one thing I hate about it. Every time I get stretched out, I tend to hit it in the hand. So this game, like, you can really like throw up a lob and stay in the point because they have to let it bounce.
So it's not for younger people. It's not for older people.
No, this is full on for high performance. Yeah, the old people can keep their pickleball.
Yeah.
Ooh, but I know I gotta go.